Welcome back. We are on day 3 for ourselves, day 29 for our drifters. Let's see if we can complete the city or town this round. We just finished here. I'm going to have a quick look to see what else there is in the area. Not much, so let's take a look around. It looks like we are mostly done here. Let's see if we can speed up the overall game by grabbing one more seagull. I know I was only planning on getting 2, but maybe with 3 we can complete our town faster. I might even be very optimistic and try 4 seagulls. Let's grab this one. Stephenson. And we're going to get a 4th one because I'm being incredibly greedy right now. And some fish as well to feed the birds. Then I think we're going to move on. Yeah, we don't need water. I'll move on to the next area next. And this is Stephenson. And some fish. Forgot to open fraps, so here we go. About 39, 40 FPS at the moment. So the last bird coming back, the fish, and let's have a look at the map and move to the new region. No, I think we'll learn oil. Let's wait a bit. While we're waiting for that, let's put on a few additional structures. And that's looking good. So let's move on to a new region. Okay, looking good. So maybe we can do a little bit of salvaging before we move on. Let's grab a little bit of seaweed. A few more odds and ends. We are low on plastic and wood. So maybe we can send a few people here. We can send some here as well. Okay, that seems to be alright so far. So that marker is done. Might as well remove that one. And let's have a look where we can go next. Fishing village. I do want to... how much metal do we have? 93, it's not too bad. But I would like to go to a more meaningful location. We'll learn oil, but we can go part of the way. Yeah, we definitely need more drifters so we can get that oil output faster. Getting some extra houses into the area. And a couple more boardwalks. And let's pick a very broad area to explore next. Move on over there. Hey, drifter first. There's plenty of metal. And we're in range here as well, so we might as well. What else is there? How are we in wood and plastic? Doing okay, actually. And research. Okay there. I might as well unlock that. And that will be next perhaps. So I have been using the Olive video editor to remove less interesting parts of the gameplay. It does have a feature called auto cut silence. It makes it very easy to quickly delete sections of audio that, well, you can hear the gameplay sounds but not much else. I do have 32 gigs of memory in the system, but despite that, 1.5 hours of gameplay still use up all of the memory, so I may have to remove the actual gameplay time per video to 1 hour or less to avoid running out of memory during the editing process. This is with 1440p video. Let's see how we're doing. Just the abandoned motorboats. Okay, a couple more storage units. I know we are far from capacity. We do have 4 seagulls now, so we should hopefully build them up more quickly. Let's move on now. Straight over there. Okay, let's grab ourselves one more drifter and do some fishing while we're here. Where's the other fish? A bit north. Managed to squeeze in an extra house in that little gap, so that's good. And we're doing okay in this area. Fish done. And the drifter is back. So, where can we go next? Long Island, I don't need that. Going to pick a direction now. So this game seems to have become more easy as the developers have released new patches. I remember playing just before the day and night cycle patch was introduced, and food and water seemed to run out fairly quickly, and they have considerably slowed down the rate as they now only eat and drink on sunrise. So I almost feel as if the game is a bit too easy, particularly from mid-game onwards. Early game is still a bit of a challenge, especially if you're new to it. Let's get all of that. Most importantly, the drifter. That is done, yep. And there's some more fish. Unfortunately, due to the automation aspect, the late game doesn't seem quite as fun at the moment. So I do hope that the developers will release something more interesting at some point. At this stage, all I want to do is complete the city, but we will pick drifters up on the way, as it will help in the long run. And part of the challenge is having as many drifters as possible. A few more houses, a bit more storage. And then we can start working on the final quadrant of our city. Seems like everyone is almost done here, just a bit more fishing. Seem to miss those fish, but I will skip out on those ones for now. That's a good place to go. Got some books and an extra drifter. Went down there as well. And I might as well salvage some of this. Extra scrap metal is always handy. We only have 12 left, so I think it's the houses that take so much. And right, while we're waiting on that, what are these older ones? Wood. So we are perhaps needing a few more drying racks, like the last of the scrap metal from this place. And while we wait for them to come back, I see we have 34 books now. So let's get ourselves a desalinizer. I'm placing a few mortar containers in this area. See if we can squeeze that one close. Let's have a look at our limits while we're here. 20 reps still fine. Well, I'm going to increase to 30, I think. And 12, let's increase to 20. Fire. Water to 30. I think that's alright. And time to move on. I believe there were more books here. And I do want to go up there soon. And I'm just adding a few more drying racks, doubling up the side. Let's have a look. We're just about done. Seems like it, so we can move on. Where's that lonely island? There it is. Let's head on over. And how are our people doing? Add some priorities. Okay, that seems fine. We've completed the rescue and time to move. More books is always good. Okay, we finally got a desalinizer done. And I think we'll put another one next to it once we have the resources. There's some more pipes needed, so let's grab those. Might as well add some nets as well. So this will be useful later. Okay, there we go. Have another boardwalk ready for later. I may add another row of storage, but I think I will get some food farms going soon first. Okay, that seems done. Might as well get some scrap metal. Okay, we've got those salvaged. And there's another lonely island. Let's go a bit beyond so we can get the fish as well. And we're out of water. But that's because they've all drank, so they will drink in the mornings. So being realistic, this seems to be a bit of a problem. Wonder why it is not working. I think I didn't build anything else. Looks like we have to deconstruct a bit of this. See some books in that direction, so let's head over there. Our birds have a long way to go. And it's all the way down here. Just for a bit of plastic. Okay, let's move on. I'm going to have to again just pick a location, as there is nothing of interest nearby. At night we're down to about 10 to 12 frames per second. The map will be higher. Let's head on over here. And during the day the frames are somewhat higher than night. Looks like we are out of plastic. So I think we'll go there next and try and find some more. Let's take a look around. Might go over there. And let's do some proper salvaging. So we've got all salvager boats and all seagulls on this plastic. What is burning it up quickly is I think the fact that we built some pipes. Let's see. No, it needs scrap metal. Well, I'm going to add some more regardless. Let's see. I think we will get some food next. Is that a 30 analyzer just in case? Nothing handy around here, so I'm going to just move to the new region. Okay, let's have a look at this area. Shacktown. Might as well get those. We have 17 drifters now, so doing fairly okay. And soon to be 19. And we're starting in our new storage area now. So while they build on that, let's move on. We will have to backtrack soon. I have to say with 3 FPS and 12 FPS and 3 times speed, birds seem to be almost having difficulty pathfinding, as you can see. Oh, well, we might see in the next one. There we go. 1 times speed, the boat moves fairly smoothly. 2 and 3. 1. So I wonder what's causing that. Okay. Get some books and then we have to move back. Okay, I'm setting automation on the 3 desalinizers now, and I've increased our water cap to 60. I can spot another lonely island over here, so we're going to go there next, and then we need to go that direction. There seems to be no compass in this area, which is unfortunate. Maybe in the normal view there will be one. We should probably get some metal soon. Okay, we still need to go in that direction, but we do need metal quite badly. We're getting very low on plastic, so let's pick up some. I might as well pick up some more metal as we're within range. Good. Books, drifter, and seaweed. That's exactly what we need. We are a bit low on food at the moment. So let's rescue and salvage. There's a fair lot of seaweed. So our water is looking much better now, but our food is not so much. Can do some fishing as well while we're here. Are we within range? Yes, we are. Good. to push down one more. Where are we? Just pause it so we increase our FPS a bit. And we definitely can't fit one there. Looks like all we can do for now. Maybe, no. That's nice. 5 in total. Might help with our food reserves. A bit more storage. Nearly 3,000 storage now. And let's see what else we can research. A fishing hut, yes please. Looks like we're out of ropes, so let's increase the cap to say 40. Let's move this to a more fishy area. A fish there, and my seagulls can deal with the wood. So I'm putting down a fish kebab and now a food truck in this set area. That'll do well. I wonder if I should put another builder fitter. Yes, it will. That's the last of the fishing boats coming back. Right, let's see where we can go next. Don't need fresh water, so more fish and a seagull, as our storage is nowhere near capacity yet. And we will rescue Stevan. I'm not certain of the difference between cooked fish and sushi. Cooked fish, this produces 2, costs 1 level fish, costs 1 seaweed. One of these, but produces 4, is that right? Let's find out. Put the cap on 16 sushi. And Q. But it looks like we're going to need more woodworking sheds. That's 3, that should do. And let's see if we can move on from here. What's our metal like? 22. Just did a quick restart of the game. FPS seems to be back up again. 1920. Which is terrible still, but better than before. And this might be our last trip for a bit. If I can't find another lonely island soon, we're going to move to the new region. And there's our lonely island. Yeah, let's get some of these. Looks actually like we have researched everything that we need. We definitely don't need a small water container, and a solar still is inefficient compared to the desalinizer, so that's not needed. So we're about at the point where we can actually complete our city. I would like to add maybe a few fishing huts if possible. I can only fit 2 there. Fine. I'll run with 2 for now. And we are missing 5 wood. So let's place automation on these 3. So I'll rescue another drifter and stock up on some more metal. And we now have 6 of our drifters working on creating firewood. Or drying firewood, I think. Converting wood to firewood. Doesn't make sense, but it's a good excuse to add another building. So it does add to the RPG element. Or RTS element rather. Yeah, that's it. Now let's go and get some of everything. We are adding one more seagull nest, birdhouse. And a few more storage units. We're now up to 3,500 storage. Well, people are working hard and creating some food, so we're at 50 units of food now. And we might as well add some of these, but I first want to put a cap on them to cancel this one, as I think we need to move to the new area fairly soon. There's nothing much more here. Unless there's one seagull I can grab before moving on, let me do that. So I suppose with the seagulls your mileage may vary. Some games you only need as many as 2. It looks like our city has been built fairly quickly this time. Or we are simply burning through things more quickly. And we're moving on to a new region. So right away I want to move here. There are loads of things in this area. No, I'm out of oil. I'll rescue Stepan as well. And we have a good amount of food and water. Let's get a 7th seagull. Esteban or Esteban. Books, even though we probably don't need any more. And I think that's about it. Looks like we are pretty much done with the city. We have 23 salvages. We don't seem to be having idols at the moment, so we could potentially get some more salvages. But at this point it doesn't look like there will be much point. As our city is more or less complete. I could carry on trying to squeeze a few more buildings in, I suppose. Let's see if we can get some more of these in, just so we can get an idea of what it looks like at night. And there we go, night approaches. And we've got all our lanterns on. That's very nice. Managed to squeeze some all around the place. I think that's a fair addition to the game. Although it would be nice to have some effect to the game itself aside from decoration. But we are at 7 frames now. So hopefully one of the future updates improves the frame rate of the game. And we're at 10 frames at daytime. And let's see, our storage is 4,400. And I think we're just about done here. So that's probably the last episode in this series. Don't think I need to do any more on this one. I know it's a fairly slow game, but I'm sure it will improve over time. We are still within fair range to quite a lot of cell. Suppose I can get the fish even here. Yes. Well, I find that game fairly relaxing and fun, and I hope everyone else will, or at least some of you will have a chance to try the game. It's on Steam. Add it to your wishlist, wait till it's on special, and buy it when you can. I think if I play it again, I will be adding several more seagull nests just to see how far we can get. And I'll head on out from here.